Okay, theoretically, I am live. My hair looks insane. Wow, I didn't know how bad it looked. To be honest, I kind of yanked my brush through like 3 seconds ago because I woke up at 10, but then, it's a weekend, hit my little snooze button, and it didn't actually like move until like 10:30, and I was talking to my roommate, and all of a sudden I was like, whoop. Whoop. So that's why I look tired, because I kind of am. I have a great view and everything's lovely, but because we're so high up on the 13th floor, like when the sun comes in the morning, boom, it just hits you. And then you got to kind of like hide. We're going back to sleep. It's like, oh boy. And then, of course, like the cat has been really loud in the mornings. He's been banned from my room again. So it's kind of sad because I'm leaving soon, but I understand. So it's just been kind of a morning. And then, not that you care, but I also was up like much later than I usually am. I went to bed at like 2, which I'm sure a lot of you are like, you're in college and that's later than usual. It is, okay? Because I usually go to bed between like 12 and 12:30, even on the weekends if possible, to maintain my sleep schedule. But I was playing The Sims and on the phone with one of my best friends. So that's what was up, which is why I look bleary-eyed and everything, just to give you some background. It's been a crazy time. Like, I've been really kind of in the dumps of my brain, which is why I didn't realize that yesterday, as of Friday, I could have live streamed. Instead, I was like, oop, I gotta film another video for Friday. Brilliant, except not. Like, it's called the opposite of brilliance. So I just was like, oh my God, it's the end of the month. And usually I have my like notes all ready to go, but we're going to be kind of more winging it today because I just could not. I'm also about to yawn. Yay. All right. So when I figure out what's like worthy to share with my thrilling audience, for my monthly recap, I usually just go through like my Google Calendar and see what on earth I was up to this month. Because sometimes you're like, oh, wow, that was in the same month. I don't know about you, but I feel like my time, I'm not seeing little sound bubbles. Well, hopefully you can hear me. It's kind of sad. Well, I just got a message from my dad. I wonder if he's going to tell me I can't hear you. Oh, he just said he watched my film last night. Yay. All right. Well, someone, if you can't hear me, let me know. If you can hear me, yay. Otherwise, I'm just talking really into the void because no one can hear me. Let me just put a little message. Yay, you can hear me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because usually when I go live, I see these little microphone dots and I don't see squat. Okay. Anywho, what did I do this month? Easter. Easter was this month? Oh my God. Okay, well, I went home for Easter. It was really nice to go back to my big church, and I won the Easter egg hunt. To be fair, there was no one competing against me this year. It's just me. But I still found a ton of the eggs all in one go. Like, after the first go, I'd only missed 2 of the eggs. I think there were there like 19 eggs, so I found 17 of them or something. That's a success. I claim it as my own. Let's see. That'd be really sad if that's like the only thing that happened though this month. I went to the Philadelphia Museum of Art this month because it's open and it felt really safe. Honestly, like we had masks on and they had like timed reserved like going in, so it wasn't really crowded. Honestly, the museum's like never really that crowded because it's really big and there just aren't usually a ton of people except in like a special exhibit, but there wasn't even a special exhibit. So it was all good. Got to see my favorite painter, the Monet stuff. And that was nice. And this is like a fun little story. So I'm 21. Don't worry about it. I'm 21. And my friend and I went to like Northern Liberties Restaurant Week. And for the first time in my life, I actually ordered a drink and I had the whole drink. Isn't that amazing? I mean, no one cares, but like for me, I was like, wow, because before that, I had never finished a drink. And I think after that, I've only had like one other drink since then, and I didn't finish that one. But who cares? Okay. I finished a whole drink. It was a hard cider, and it was nice. We went to like a brewing company. So how could you not get anything to drink since, it was legal? And there was also a baby corgi like at the table next to ours because we were outside. And the whole dinner, I just kept looking at this baby corgi who was sleeping. Like he was so cute. And I just remembered that. That made me so happy. What else was up this month? See, this is what happens. I like go through my calendar and I realize that I kind of have no life. I mean, I do it like mostly I do a ton of homework. I go to my classes. I join my club meetings that are virtual and I go to church and I try to do things. But like, I'm not going to tell you, oh, my friend and I, like we hung out for an hour. Like that's not like a special thing. Oh, I guess a special event. We had a first, so I'm interning with Madison Square Garden this summer. Yay. And we had our first like intern meet and greet thing where we like got to all meet on Zoom. I'll be in person, but I'm gonna be like in LA and most people are gonna be in New York. So anyways, we got to like meet via Zoom and that was nice to just start seeing a couple faces that I'll be seeing like during our like speaker events and whatever else like the interns do via Zoom. So it was fun. And this isn't really an event, but I have my plane tickets. I have my Airbnb booked. Like I am ready to go to Los Angeles this summer. I'm kind of freaking out about it. It's been a source of stress, but also excitement. And I'm really excited to like explore the area and like bring you guys along with me because probably for a lot of it, like I'll be by myself because I know a couple people out there, but they're gonna have like real jobs. Like they're probably gonna be doing a lot of set work on the weekends. And I'm gonna try to get on some sets on the weekends, but I also want to explore. But like the people I know out there are like they've graduated, like they're doing real work. If they're not working, like they need to pay their bills and stuff. So we're gonna have a great time, but I'm also like freaking out. But yeah, that's my little update about that. What else did I do? Oh, the Adobe Summit was recently. It wasn't as fun as the Adobe Max because it was more like on the business side, but it was still interesting to watch a little bit of like personalizing content for people and like utilizing your creative assets. I thought that was just kind of interesting. Not as interesting for me as like the Max when we talked about like different ways to utilize different programs, but still pretty cool. And honestly, like what else was I going to do? Because it was during the study days and I only had 3 things due past the study days. And to be honest, I'd already turned one of them in. So I only had 2 things to do. And other than that, I'm just mentally procrastinating packing. I made a packing/moving out list and that made me feel really productive. But have I started anything on the list? No, but I made a list. So, we're making progress. Oh, and then yesterday we had a film org hangout, which was like a bunch of the film clubs at Temple. We all went outside, like to wear masks because it was a really nice day. And to be honest, not that many people showed up. A ton of people from my film org showed up, DKA. And we had a couple people from Smash and Me Some Femme and one person from Queer Film Collective. But nobody from Film and Color showed up. And pretty much only people who were in the e-boards for the other people showed up or other clubs showed up. But you know what? It was still nice. There was pizza. We were able to chill outside. It was 2 hours. Honestly, I was mostly standing for the whole time. And when I walked back to my place, I was like, my legs were kind of sore. I was like, this is a bad sign. Like I've been trying to do like more yoga to like get back in the groove. But also I feel like standing for 2 hours just is a weird thing on your legs. Like I wasn't even walking around standing. Like I was just in one spot kind of talking. The only time I moved was to get my pizza and then to come back and then to throw the plate away. Also, this part of my nose is itchy. I don't know why that is, but it's annoying me. Anyways, that's like the events of the month, I suppose. Okay, usually after that, then I think about what movies I watched. Now, last night I watched The Trial of the Chicago 7, and that was crazy movie. Definitely recommend if you have the time. I feel like I haven't watched I watched like a ton of, well, this one's just been crazy because instead of watching like new movies for my Martin Scorsese class, I've mostly been like rewatching clips of old Scorsese movies we already watched because I needed to like get in the groove for my final assignment. This is why I usually need to prepare because I'm not going to remember what I watched. that was new. It can't be just the 12 of Chicago 7. I've been watching a bunch of like documentary series on Netflix. Like I watched the disappearance of Madeleine McCann, and that was like very insane. No one cares about this, but there was like one line, there was like some kid was like, Mom, like how long would you look for me? Like if I went missing? And the mom was like, I would look forever. And I was like, I hope my mom would look for me forever if I vanished. But at the same time, that's really depressing because then if you like never come back, that's really sad. So it was kind of a sad thing, but it was interesting. I am really interested in like true crime stuff and forensic stuff. I think it's because I watched Bones a ton, and now I'm like, maybe I should watch like what really happens instead of like my fantastical TV show about it. Also, you all know that as a YouTube, I watch mostly YouTube videos. Like if I'm eating like lunch or something by myself, in order to pace my eating, I find like a video that's like 12 to 15 minutes. And then I try to like make sure I'm eating my meal throughout that. My nutritionist told me to do that, and it has really helped. Not that anyone asked. Okay, now when I figure out my new music, I just go to my Apple Music and I look at my recently added. Because there's going to be a bunch of new music that I listen to, but if I didn't add it, then I'm not adding it to like what I said. I don't know when Deja Vu came out, if that was in... this is tricky. Well, oh, all of Taylor Swift's new Fearless. Oh, Mom, that is so cute. I'm gonna cry. Oh, gosh. That's adorable. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so all of Taylor Swift's new Fearless album, totally obsessed with her From the Vault, Mr. Perfectly Fine, and We Were Happy, and everything. Then... what else? This is like so strange, but so I saw this really cute video of like this dog getting a wheelchair, and the song was like to 500 Miles. I couldn't find that original song, but then I found the I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles by the Proclaimers. And it's the one where it's like totally, it's so over the top, and I've like just been obsessed with it. It's literally from 1988, but I've been obsessed with it of late. Then also 21 Pilots released their albums coming out soon. So they've released 2 songs so far, Shy Away and Choker from Scaled and Icy. So that's pretty much what I'm listening to. Have I seen the Doctor Who video of it? Video of what? Wait, which Doctor Who video? Wait. Oh, no, I gotta watch that. Oh, wow. Wow, I gotta write that down. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I also don't know, like, if when I'm live, I definitely say things and then they definitely show up a little later, so that can be, I gotta find that video. Oh my God. Is it like the Doctor and Rose? Or, well, I will find it out and watch it. Let's see. Oh, wait, I totally forgot. One thing that I did this month, I did Philly Create. I got that bag, that orange bag. I paid $50 for that bag, but I also got a free ticket and the event was $35, so it's fine. I like really fell in love with the bag. It's like a photo shoot bag, and I just wanted it. Because Philly Create has been something that I literally went to my first Philly Create before I actually started class at Temple. Because I went to one like 2 days before my classes started, and it's just been like such a great thing for me to know like the Only Elite Matters people and Philly Create has just been a great thing. So I wanted the bag. Yeah, I guess that's it. I feel sort of bad that I didn't really plan this, but it was sort of fun to wing it. I'm burning this candle right now. I'm trying to like burn it out before I move. I'm sure I will because it's like pretty much at its last legs. And that was another random thing. Also, that's it. So thanks for tuning in. I'm going to watch that Doctor Who video, and I will see you all on Wednesday when presumably I'll be more awake and less frazzled. All right. Everybody stay safe and healthy and happy. Bye. Do, do, do.